See how it turned out really horrible? That's because I haven't even gotten ready for the day. This is the dress I was wearing yesterday and I slept in it, so I need to get ready for the day. I also didn't realize my camera was dirty when I was unpackaging it. It was packaged pretty well. It fit good. We'll just leave it at that, and whenever I get my photos done, I'll show you. Moving on for right now, I got this thing in the mail for my school, and me saying I graduated, that's behind it. And like my plans for after, but those are changing anyways. So I'm currently trying to get stuff ready for the maternity shoot, which we're going to try to do tomorrow. We were trying to avoid the heat, but honestly, the other day option was like 2 or 3 degrees cooler, and said it was going to be cloudy, but then there's more of a percentage chance of rain, and I don't want to keep on pushing it out and end up her coming early or something, which, not that I would like to plan on that, but, you know, it's getting to the point where we're a couple days away from when I was born, and my mom's pregnancy with me, if that makes sense. So, it's been a little nerve-wracking. Plus, the dress is pretty tight, and I'm a little nervous, like, if I get too much bigger, it'll be too tight. I think it would stretch enough, but, like, uncomfort-wise, not to where I think it'd be, like, bad for the baby, but just, like, it's gonna be hot as it is. I used to have a lot more of these kinds of hairbands, but I've decided to narrow it down a little bit. So, I don't know what theme we're going for either. This one might be really pretty. I'll just take all of them and let her decide. I really like this one because it's daisies. But we'll just see. I think this one looks the best as far as like flower crown. I'm pretty sure all these are just from Claire's. She said I didn't really need to bring anything, but I was trying to see if there's anything that might help. We really don't have a theme for it yet. She said she's gonna get some ideas tomorrow, so I'm hoping she comes up with something, because I don't know, I don't really have any ideas. I'm a creative person, but like, I don't know, it's rough to put the creativity into myself, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. It's very hit or miss when I'm creative. Plus, I feel like there's this pregnancy brain going on that just makes it so hard to think. Well, I also got to think about how I'm going to take all this stuff. Not that it's a lot. Okay, so I'm actually going to kind of plan out my makeup ahead of time, so that way tomorrow I'm not like... I think I'm actually going to film my makeup routine because it's pretty much my go-to makeup with pregnancy makeup, at least the general idea of it. Maybe not necessarily the products that I'm going to use, but I'll explain all that within that video. Okay, so I'm all ready for the maternity shoot. I'm hoping that my makeup is even. It's kind of, wouldn't have mattered if I wasn't rushing. It's still a little rough. Hair is done. It looks gross, but I don't know why. I don't understand. I just washed it. So, I don't know. Hopefully it'll all work out. She can make me look pretty even if I don't. So that's where we're about to head. I was going to put the dress on first, but it's kind of a pain, so I'm just going to change it there. I forgot to mention that this was kind of a last-minute decision to do the photo shoot this day due to weather changing and it actually working out, even though it wasn't supposed to. Oh, that is stunning.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna have you look at me. Beautiful. Okay, to kind of like hold this maybe like out a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that. Like a bird. And then
Special.
oh my.
What?
Mom's recording.
Oh.
There we go. Gorgeous. Okay, a nice smile with teeth and tip your head back just a little. Good. Perfect.
So that was honestly an amazing session. I look a little wild because it was hot. Like, I mean, I know it's summertime, it's gonna be hot, but like, ooh, I got a story to tell you. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I can tend to drag out stories, but basically, so we started at the studio, and then we went to this nature preserve where we got the rest of them, and throughout all of it I kind of had to sit down a little bit because with the lights and stuff I was getting really dizzy. But at this nature preserve there's like a pathway, right? Like a trail, you know, to get to the nature. I mean, to like walk back there. And they put a birdhouse like right on the path. Like not in the middle, but like off to the side. But it's not like off into the like field or anything. It's just like right beside. And you can't, there's no way to get around it without completely walking through the grass. It's as tall as me. It's not that tall, but it is pretty tall. And with poison ivy, ticks, all that stuff, and that long dress I had on, that doesn't really work. So she had gone there yesterday to kind of check out the spot and see if it was going to work, and I thought, like, I didn't fully understand what she was talking about when she said she about got her head taken off by a mama bird protecting her nest. I got it because I'm not even kidding, that bird dived straight at her. And, like, she died to the ground so she didn't get her head taken off. And then we were all, like, running and screaming. And obviously, you know, I have this dress that's longer than, like, 2 times me because of the train and everything. And then I'm very pregnant, so I don't have the best balance as it is. And it was crazy. It's, like, you had to have been there to fully understand it. And I wish we would have had it on video. That's why we didn't get videos, though, was because we were not risking bringing more than we needed to and we were just getting it done so we could go because that mama bird was not happy that we were there. And so we ended up having to take umbrellas, and you know, it's nice out when we film or shooting in the rain. I guess you could, but I don't know exactly how that would work. I'm not a photographer, I don't know. But we all had umbrellas and we're like ducking like this and like trying to like run past it, hoping that she would leave us alone, and she kind of did, but it was really hard to get past her because like once you get completely past her it's fine, and then you got to come back obviously, and we were kind of paranoid the whole time that she was going to like swoop in on the shot. And both Taylor, the photographer, and Lee don't get affected by poison ivy. I do, so I was having even more of a trouble because like they could walk in the different paths. I couldn't. So yeah, that was wild, but it was a lot of fun. That's just why I didn't get a lot of videos of that. I also don't want to show too much of the behind the scenes because she has a YouTube channel and I will link it in the eye. I'll link a video, her most recent video, in the eye. She shows kind of the behind the scenes and vlogs her sessions. I actually do a lot of the filming of the behind the scenes, so that's something most people don't know. The story of that is pretty quick. She was looking for someone who was interested in videography to be like her intern, and I didn't know how professional she was looking, so I messaged her kind of thinking it was a shot in the dark, and boom. Then I got the spot, I guess you could call it, and she was looking for someone that was more in my position instead of someone that was super professional because she wants it to be more realistic. I'm pretty sure I explained that right. I would have to have her explain it exactly, but that's the general idea of what I got from it, or like how she explained it to me. So I tried to avoid getting too much of the different things because, you know, that's like her area of expertise and not my place to show. But she does really great work, and she mainly focuses on children, maternity, babies. She does a wonderful job at all of it. She's very talented, and yeah, she's great, so you should check her out. I'll also link her below. I'm excited to share the photos with you guys. I think it'll be really cool. Bye! I don't know if I'm ending it right now or if I'm going to end up adding more in. We'll find out. In case you were wondering what happens to my hair, with humidity. Like, I had this nicely curled, and my hair decided to, I mean, it's still curled because my curls decided it was gonna take over. So my hair was actually not this curly. Like, this is all my curls. Like, my hair decided to make it a little more wild, which I didn't hate other than the fact that it was kind of getting frizzy. So I should look like a lion, but that's okay. I'm gonna see if he has anything to add in about the birds. I mean, it was like full on swooping down at us, and yeah, I don't know.
Dive bombing.
Yeah, that's the word she used. I don't know, I've never seen a bird do that. Like, I know they get overprotective of their babies and everything, and I get it. But like, this mama bird full on was like trying to get us. Well, I guess I shouldn't say trying, because she would have succeeded if she was really, really trying.
She was trying to scare us away.
It worked. Because, like, it was a process to get past her. Like, it took us a good 5 minutes to get past her. Yeah, because we had to, like, get the umbrellas and, like run past her. It was wild. Get it? Nature? Wild. Ha! No pun intended.